Oh, we're recording? Ah, this is awesome. Goddamn, look at my sweet earring. I knew it was a good idea. Man, I feel like we're finally completely. It's feeling like summertime. A little early, too. I didn't expect shit to warm up so fast. Like, it's like out of nowhere, it's warm again. I know in the last episode, I was like, oh, it's warming up, but it's really warming up. Like, we got like legit sunny, hot days now. But this is that spring heat. Summer heat is different, man. Summer heat just hit different. So, man, I was just playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. And, man, that's a great game, by the way. I was pleasantly surprised at the quality of that game. I mean, I figured it would be good, considering all the hype surrounding it. But it was great. I didn't expect a great Dragon Ball Z adventure game. I was kind of expecting like a modern version of like Dragon Ball Z sagas or some shit. But it was actually like a great game, man. Past a certain point, I couldn't put it down, man. But I got to the point in the game where you're on Namek and you finally take control of Vegeta, because in the game you can use Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, Vegeta, and Trunks. I think those are the 5 that you can use. Everybody else is like a support character. And so I step into the shoes of Vegeta. Finally, my dreams have come true. I swear, man, that shit was so cool. I had the shoulder pads on. I'm on Namek. I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling like a boss. But the whole time, because I already know what's coming, I was like, I gotta enjoy this. I gotta enjoy being like proud, strong, arrogant Vegeta, because Frieza's about to whoop my ass. I was like, let me just enjoy me being Vegeta, badass Vegeta, before Frieza pull up. But I'm sure if you guys know in Dragon Ball Z, if you've seen Dragon Ball Z, you know that when Frieza went into his final form, Vegeta had confronted him first. And Vegeta, he had gotten so strong fighting all those fights on Namek that he thought he turned into a Super Saiyan. But in reality, he didn't. He was a strong as fuck Saiyan. It's a difference between a Super Saiyan and a strong as fuck Saiyan. He was just like a strong as fuck Saiyan. So he tried to throw like a big blast at Frieza, and Frieza just kicked that shit away like it was nothing. And then in that moment, Vegeta realized, I'm fucked. And I'm telling you, this moment and this impending ass whooping to me is one of the best moments in anime history for 2 reasons. One, when Vegeta realized that he had no chance against Frieza, he started crying like a little bitch. He was like, it's funny because I remember being in school and this guy was about to fight my friend and he started crying like he looked like he wanted to fight, but he was crying. I'll never forget that shit. And that's kind of what it reminded me of. Like, Vegeta just completely mentally broke in that moment. And it's such an amazing moment. You know, there's a term called jobbing, right? It's a wrestling term where you take a wrestler, you build him up, and then you have him broken down by somebody else. So now the person who defeated him, he looks larger than life. And then you have somebody else come in and beat him. And so now this person looks larger than life. And so this term has also been used to describe certain anime characters and events. You know, you go to the anime board on 4chan, and you'll see people calling Vegeta like the king of all, no, the prince of all jobbers. But it's true. Vegeta is like the best jobber in anime history. But this specific job, this was like the best. To me, it's the best job in anime history. Like, it was the perfect setup. You have Vegeta, who has been established as this powerful, ruthless, proud, arrogant, merciless warrior who, even when defeated, he'll come back stronger. Like, he was propped up so high, right? And then Frieza comes along. Frieza comes along and he turns into his final form. And not only does he defeat Vegeta, he tortured his ass. He put him in a torture chamber and shit. He mentally broke Vegeta. Like, he was so strong, Vegeta was like, nah, like, dude. That's what made that moment so powerful. Vegeta didn't just lose, he was mentally broken. Do you understand that shit? That's what made that shit so bad. That's what made that shit so epic, though. And it elevated Frieza to like a whole new level, because it's like he broke Vegeta. It's like they're both bad guys, but Vegeta has been propped up so high, and then Frieza not only defeated him, but mentally broke this dude, bro. And that's what made that moment. That's part of what made that moment so amazing. I don't think there would ever be a job that can rival that moment. I really don't. I was reading something. It was like an interview with Akira Toriyama. He's the creator of Dragon Ball. And he was talking about how Vegeta is one of his least favorite characters. Not surprising. When you look at all the times he had Vegeta just get beaten down and humiliated, it made sense. He said that Vegeta is one of his least favorite characters. So then why is Vegeta such a prominent character throughout the anime? And especially now. And he said that even though he didn't like Vegeta, the fans loved him. He said Vegeta from the very beginning was a fan favorite. And I believe I had read once that I think when towards the end of his fight with Goku, the fans were like mailing him, sending him letters like, don't kill Vegeta, don't kill Vegeta. And so, of course, we all know Krillin had the sword at him and then let him go. So I don't know how much influence that had on his decision to not kill off Vegeta at that point. But as we all know, Vegeta didn't die there. He died later on Namek, came back and whatnot. But what Akira Toriyama said something interesting. He said it wasn't just the fan reaction to Vegeta. He said that Vegeta was a very useful character to have around. And when I read that, I understood what he was saying, because Vegeta throughout from the point where he's on Namek to the end of Dragon Ball, he was always the best jobber. He was always the best character to build up and then break down to make Goku look stronger. That's just what jobbers do. They build you up, and then everybody's like, wow, you're so strong. And then somebody else comes, break you down, and then, oh, damn, he's so strong. And then Goku comes, or Gohan, oh, that you see, that's the process. It's like in the Android saga, Oh, now Vegeta is a Super Saiyan. He killed Android, 1920? He's built up. He's a threat now. He's back. Then Android 18 comes and breaks his fucking arm. Oh shit, these new androids, we're so afraid. They took out Vegeta. Then Cell shows up. And then he defeats, well, he swallowed 17 and was about to swallow 18. Vegeta comes back. I'm Super Vegeta now. He defeats Cell in his second form. But then he lets Cell transform. Now he's Perfect Cell. And now Perfect Cell beats Super Vegeta. So now Perfect Cell is, you see, it's a process of building Vegeta up and then breaking him down to establish the fact that this enemy is a true threat. Vegeta is like he's like a meter of sorts. You know, if you can't beat Vegeta, you're not a threat to Goku. So when Vegeta loses, it kind of hypes things up. But when he wins, it's hype too because so many fans like him. But what Akira said, he said that not only was Vegeta useful, he said that when like drawing Vegeta, he took on like a life of his own. Like he said, just drawing Vegeta and using him in different plot lines and shit, it was just easy. He was an easy character to draw and an easy character to write for. So I just found all that interesting though, man. But I swear that moment, that moment will go down in anime history for me, man. I might make a thread on A about this shit now that I'm thinking about it. But damn, man, I mean, it's so many moments where Vegeta is just beaten down and humiliated. It's amazing that he's as popular as he is when you look at like just his track record. Like he has such a spidey track record. Like he wins some, he loses some. And when he loses, it's always like in humiliating fashion. It's amazing how popular he is, but I think that the fact that he is so popular, despite, you know, all of the mistakes that he made and all of the loss, all the L's he had to take, that's a testament to just how cool of a character that he is, you know. And even as a fan of Vegeta, I look at that part when he fought Frieza, you know, you always just wish, what if he went Super Saiyan? What, you know, when you're a Vegeta fanboy, you want him to have the shine. But I swear, bro, I wouldn't change that moment for nothing. That moment, Vegeta, when he was Vegeta versus Frieza, if you can even call it that, on Namek, I would never take that away because that was one of the most awesome moments in anime history. As far as like jobbing is concerned, the way they built him up and broke him down, it's never been done better. It's never been done better. And I think it has to be Vegeta because Vegeta is not only, because once you realize that Goku is a Saiyan, that he's not human, that's the explanation for why he's so different. That's why Yamcha and Tien and Krillin can't keep up. He's a Saiyan. He's not human. So then you introduce Vegeta. He's a Saiyan too. Not only is he a Saiyan, he was born with like just the highest potential they ever seen. He was the prince of all Saiyans, right? So he has no excuse not to keep up with Goku. He should always be as strong as Goku or close to it. And I think that's part of what makes him such a useful character is that, you know, you can't, like, at this point in the story, you can't use Yamcha, you can't use Tien, you can't use these other characters to try to build another enemy up. It has to be another Saiyan or at least somebody that's like, you know, has been established as having like potential like Goku, but there's not a lot of characters like that. So that's why Vegeta typically has the unfortunate position of having to be built up and broken down. I'm trying to think though, because, you know, most anime is gonna have a jobber character, you know, and I think part of what makes One Punch Man so funny is that they're so deliberate about it. Like, of course, like the Cyborg is like, he's the Vegeta of that anime. He's the Vegeta of that manga. Like he's the one that's built up to be broken down. Like, oh, he's stronger now, and then he gets beaten down. But if you really think about it, most anime, especially like shonen anime, they have like designated jobbers to make, to build up enemies and make the protagonist look better when they swoop in and save the day. So it's, I might do like a whole like special, because I'm thinking about like expanding. I do the anime reviews every now and then. So I'm thinking about doing something else where it's like I talk about certain tropes and cliches within the world of anime, like jobbers, is that a cat? Anime morality and stuff like that. I got different ideas, subs versus dubs. So I might start doing shit like that too to go alongside with the anime reviews. So, I just I just wanted to talk about that because I was playing the fuck out of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, man. But it's amazing though, because look at Dragon Ball GT, right? Dragon Ball GT and Dragon Ball Super. If you notice, with Dragon Ball GT, they tried to push Vegeta to the background. You notice that. They tried to push him like, oh, he got a mustache now. You see what they did to him? Oh, he got a mustache now. He driving around with his kids and shit. Like, he ain't really training like he used to be. They tried to push him to the background. But you notice with Super, they didn't make that mistake. They capitalized on Vegeta's popularity. You know, like look at any of like the promotional material for the new films, like Battle with the Gods, Revival of F, the Broly movie. You notice that it's always it's Goku and Vegeta. And I've been noticing that shit, and it's so amazing to me because seeing that really just lets me know that, Vegeta, it's amazing how much love he gets from the fans, because there's no other character that stands side by side with Goku like that. When I was just playing Kakarot and I was looking at the DLC, you see what? You see, like, okay, there's the Battle of the Gods DLC. You see Beerus and Whis. Under them, you see what? Goku and Vegeta. It's like all the promotional, all that shit, the posters, all that shit is Goku and Vegeta now. So a lot of people, they always say, man, I want Vegeta to win a big fight, and that would be cool. But I'm satisfied now just seeing how popular he is, and it's to the point where even the creators of Super acknowledge it, and always acknowledge him. He's always side by side with Goku now. That's just how popular he became. So, then on top of that, you could go on and on about his character arc. The self-destruct shit with Majin Buu. The second fight with Goku. I mean, goddamn, man. Vegeta just probably my favorite anime character. Nah, hold up. Kamina. Kamina, then Vegeta. But look, we'll save that for the Gurren Lagann episode. How about that? So that's all I wanted to talk about. Hope you guys enjoy a little bit of anime talk, and I'll see you guys next time on the Nightwalk vlog. Oh.